Hi, this is Mr. Lordi of Lordi, surprisingly, and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to our interview with Mr. Lordi from Lordi. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Sweaty?
Sweaty.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm good.
That's awesome. I just want to say thank you for taking the time to have a chat and joining me today. Hello.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. So you're now taking your latest record release, Monstereophonic, across North America.
Right.
First tour through here in about 9 years. How's it feel to be back?
Awesome, and actually, this is our first time in Canada.
Yeah, it's your debut.
Yeah, it is. We're virgins. Well, not anymore. Now we now we did it 4 times already. So we know our shit now. Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, over the years we've had so many people asking, please, why don't you come over? Well, it's never. I tell you something. It's never the band or the artist who makes the decisions
Yep.
to come over to any country or not. I mean, it's the promoters, it's the blah blah, it's the whole business.
It's all the behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah, and well, glad to be back, and I hope that the next time won't be in 9 years. I hope it will be a little bit earlier than that.
It was an amazing set. Did it feel like a long time coming to finally have your, I guess, Toronto debut?
Yeah, and it was nice. It was fucking awesome. Yeah.
I was absolutely fascinated just watching you on set, 'cause I've seen all the photographs, but I've never actually seen it live and be able to
Right.
take it all in. It's absolutely captivating. But with these new split costume designs to go along with the new split record,
Right.
I must ask, with the new ones, how long does it take for you to get ready to rock that stage?
You mean get dressed and shit?
Yep.
Well, it's like it's 2.5 hours for the face alone.
Wow.
That time doesn't change. That's always with the prosthetics. It's around 2.5 hours. Could be more, could be less some days. It depends on the air humidity. It depends on all kinds of weird stuff. And with the costume, it's like 10 to 15 minutes or something like that.
Okay.
So it is around 3 hours to get ready.
Well, as the costume maker for the band, you've been making costumes since you were about 10. So
Yeah.
what was the first monster that you created?
Sorry?
What was the first monster that you created?
It must have been some sort of a Dracula or vampire thingy. I remember doing it like on my face with my mother's eyeliners and lipsticks. Because I had the idea that because I was drawing monsters, all the time. So I thought that if I draw a picture of a monster's face on my face, does it make me look like a monster? And it did. Then I found out a way how to make fangs, So I cut this cardboard, like milk cardboard thingy, like this with the fangs, and I put it, up there under my upper lip, and yeah, I got fangs and shit. So that was my first. But I think the first like real thingy that I did, you have to remember that I was 7. No, I was less than 7. I was 6 because I was not in school yet.
Wow.
So I made Sweetums from Muppet Show.
Okay.
Yeah, and I still have that mask. It's not really a mask, but it's kind of a mask. It's still hanging on my wall.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it looks Sweetums. It looks like Sweetums. So it's like, I'm still proud that I was like.
You're young and it turned out pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, anybody can see that. Oh, it's Sweetums from Muppet Show.
I'm glad you brought up Muppets, because you're a self-coined toy freak. You collect a bunch of stuff, everything from
Yep.
Kiss to Star Wars. Do you still
And Muppets.
And Muppets, do you still
And E.T.'s. E.T.
The list is never ending.
No.
Do you still collect?
Oh, I would love to say no, but that wouldn't be true. Even on this tour now, I decided that I'm not gonna buy any stupid shit. Yeah, that idea went out the window like in the first few days. Whenever there's an off day and there's a mall, that's where it hits me. That's where I get, I already have the back lounge of the bus. It's like filled with Star Wars shit. I have Chewbacca masks. I have Stormtrooper masks. I have some Kiss mugs that I didn't have. I have Kiss table lamp.
And that's all on the bus.
That's in the bus.
Wow.
Yeah, but because I was like serious Kiss collector up until the year 2010, 11, but that was a point when I had to build an extra actual house for my collection. When I decided, okay, this is it. This is enough now. So I won't be searching for Kiss stuff anymore like crazy like I did, you know. But if I see something,
if something catches your eye, you have to.
Yeah, then I will take it, you know. But when it comes to ET stuff and Evil Dead stuff and Muppets and shit, whatever I see, I gotta get it, you know.
Just going back to Monsteriophonic and the fact that it is a split record, the first half of it are more Lordi-esque songs, while the last half are the longer tracks that you wanted to put on the record. A little bit different. You were straying and wanting to do something new. Was there one side that you found was a bit easier to put together?
Oh, the first side, of course.
Yeah?
I mean, because it's the classic Lordi style. It's well, that's what we've been doing, really. So it was much easier. I mean, we had the criteria already, how we select the songs. But when we were doing the latter half, it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be, because the story is a conceptual thing between the 6 songs. So it wasn't. I mean, all the criteria that we had before wasn't there anymore. We couldn't select the songs. Oh, this has a good chorus. This has a good melody. This has a good riff. No, because it has to all serve the storyline. So it was much more challenging. Although it was really nice and rewarding in the end, it was really cool, but it was completely different way of doing it. Funnily enough, the first Lordi demos from the early 90s, they sound more like the demonic side of the album.
Okay.
My friends who, you know, like my really old friends who have heard every single Lordi demo, they said that, hey, this sounds like the original old Lordi from
so you're
92,
almost maybe
93.
going back to your roots and you didn't even know it.
Yeah, even though for like people who haven't heard that stuff, they think that it's something new, but it's always been there. Yeah, but never released before, you know.
I love how the record opens with one message waiting. And when I heard that for the first time, like the almost voice memo, it's so eerie. It freaked the shit out of me. Was that the intent, to almost tell people like, hey, this is going to be almost like an audio horror story?
Yeah, well, that's what we're trying to do. A big thanks of that goes to our dear friend Ralph Ruiz, who was like the mastermind behind that. You know, he's actually pretty much on every Lordi record since Dead Ache, I guess. You know, he's doing some voices or some voice acting there. So this was his brainchild, pretty much. I had the idea, but he wrote the whole thing together.
It's an amazing opening for a record. Yeah. Let's wrap everything up. Is there anything you want to leave with all of the Lordi fans out there who will be viewing? Any parting words for everybody?
Parting words for everybody? Well, I know it's lame, but it's true. I mean, I always say big thank you to the fans for their loyalty, and especially here, because I mean, to be loyal to some band that really doesn't come to your area ever, I understand how it is. I mean, it's. My hat's off, and big bow, Thank you.
And I just want to say a big thank you to you for taking the time to do this.
Thank you. My pleasure, definitely.
And remember, to everybody viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more. See you next time.